He's a grand, ungodly, godlike man, Captain Ahab, doesn't speak much, but, when he does speak, then you may well listen. Mark ye, be forewarned, Ahab's above the common, Ahab's been in colleges, as well as 'mong the cannibals, been used to deeper woe.
G'day world, and welcome back to Stuff We Do, where we do all the knife stuff you love. Knife reviews, knife tests, knife modifications, and outdoor stuff with knives. If you hear dogs, please excuse them. We have new neighbors, and for some other reason their dog stands against their wall. It's a high wall, and just barks at the moon towards us. I suppose because we also have dogs. I don't know, but either way, very annoying. Okay, I suppose you can already see where this is going. Okay, I showed you this knife quickly in a few other videos, and it's the Artisan Cutlery Ahab. Okay, so let's see whatever that means. And there's nothing else. Okay, now, inside the box, we get the little Artisan Cutlery card. Read that, AR RPM 9, wood, blah blah, ceramic ball bearing liner lock. And then we get this beautiful little velour bag with gold string and the gold Artisan Cutlery logo. The knife is not in there because I like the knife, so I've been carrying it already. Okay, and then here we have Moby Dick, which tells us all about Captain Ahab and everything you need to know about whales and whale revenge and people trying to kill whales, because that was a lucrative business back then. Delicious whales. Anyway, let's quickly look at this knife. Length on this thing, 3.5, yeah, about 3.5 inches. And on this side it is about 8, almost 9 centimeters. Overall this thing is 20.5 centimeters. Overall this is almost 8 inches, if it's not 8 inches. Okay, and then let's quickly check these things on. Okay, we're doing this. Oh, that's inches. What's that? 2.3. Is that right? Yeah, 2.3 millimeters. So it's quite thin. And in inches, that was 0.09. And then I just want to check this in inches because we're going for half an inch. 0.45. Okay, so this is quite an easy knife to carry. Titanium milled titanium pocket clip. Let me just make sure. Yes, it is. Is that the steel backspacer, or is it trying to eat the liners? I don't know. And then a beautiful backspacer that matches this. AR RPM 9 for the blade steel on this one, which is like a 9 series. What do you call it? Like 9CR series kind of metal, but it's like powdered, whatever, you know, the magic they do to make super steels. It's like that. So it's got a very fine grain structure. It is stainless. It holds an edge for long enough, so it's a pretty good steel. Okay, so it's a pretty nice budget steel. Awesome action on this thing. Okay, once you have it over the detent, shaky shake and it's shut. It does spidey flick like a champion. It feels wonderful in hand. This little bump over here works fantastic in my hand. The Harpoon blade gives you a wonderful place to rest your thumb if you want to do a saber grip, but in a hammer grip it also works wonderful. Reverse grip, it feels great. Now it looks dangerous with that harpoon point over there. I like this. I like everything about this. Thin stock, nice thin grind. This is a nice knife. Okay, very gentlemanly. I don't know if harpoon points are ever gentlemanly, but... And then I catch it with the other finger. Very gentlemanly. Can we say this is gentlemanly? I'm going to still call it gentlemanly, although it does look, it's got a very threatening profile. Okay, Artisan did something very cool on this one, or the designer, which I cannot remember. It will be in the description, and all the specs, everything will be in the description. So anything I've been telling you that's wrong, you can just go read it there. That's right. Okay, we only have these two little screws, and then and there, yeah. So the two little screws, and then the pocket clip is screwed in from the inside, and the pivot is covered. So if you take off the scale, the liners, the nested liners, I suppose, will still show you where the pivot can be adjusted and whatnot. I did not open this thing yet, but I'm sure you will find videos on that. Mine is fantastic, so I don't feel the need to open this. Don't fix it if it is not broken. Okay, and this is definitely not broken. Okay, so I've been carrying this thing for quite a while, but I've been treating it very gentlemanly. So I would use anything else for the actual hard work, and then that one would just be for the fancy, nice things that we are doing. Okay, so maybe cutting open a package or a sandwich or a nice soft piece of fruit. But I suppose you can put it to harder tasks, but I don't want to. This is such a pretty knife. I love the wood on this thing. Smooth, awesome. This is a very, very nice knife. Okay, so when I carry this thing, I feel like a better person. That might sound so. I need to go for, what's those things? Confidence building classes or something. No, I'm kidding. But this is a fantastic knife. And yeah, when I carry it, it's a nice knife. I really enjoy it. Okay. Pocket clip. Not super deep, but only that little piece sticks out. And what a beautiful little piece to stick out. Okay, so I love everything about this knife. It feels really good. It slices like a little monster. Yes, thin-bladed hollow grind will slice better, but this thing is almost chef-like in its blade geometry. Okay, so even if it goes dull, you'll still be able to cut a potato. Okay. If you have not read the book, do that. If you have not subscribed yet, do that. Subscribe first before you start reading the book. And if you don't have one of these knives, look into getting one. These things are fantastic. Okay, that's me. All of you, stay safe, happy, have a good one. Goodbye.